What's up, YouTube? I'm in Montreal, Canada, and today is a sunny minus 14 degrees Celsius. 3 years ago, I made the decision to only commute by bike. So that means I have to bike almost every day of the year. But Canada is one of the countries in the world with the most extreme weathers. It's common to have snowstorms and temperatures between 0 and minus 20 degrees Celsius in winter. So how do I deal with the cold? How do I stay warm for my short trips and my longer day trips? This is what this video is about, and we'll find out in a second. First, you want a base layer for your legs. So those can be leggings or thermal underwear. Make sure to have something that's close to the skin and that's breathable. I have this old pair of leggings. They have holes, but it doesn't really matter. It's just something to keep you warm. The second layer will also keep you a bit warm, but the main purpose is to protect you from the elements. Usually I like to go with those cross-country skiing pants because they are very breathable and water resistant. You can also go with a pair of light hiking pants, which are also water resistant and breathable. Some people like to use skiing pants, but I don't like them because they are usually too warm when I'm biking and they don't breathe very well. Now it's time to add a base layer for the upper body. I usually go with merino wool. It keeps you very warm and it's breathable. Also, it doesn't stink, so if you bike every day, you don't need to wash your clothes all the time. If you don't have that, or it's too expensive, then you can also just take any regular synthetic clothes that you would use for the gym. The purpose of the next layer is to keep you warm. I usually go with the wool sweater. I bought this one at Canadian Tire. It's actually the only thing I'm recommending from Canadian Tire in this video. People recommend fleece, and I think polar fleece is a good choice as well. Next is the outer layer, which will protect you from the elements. I usually go with this light soft shell that I bought for hiking originally. If you feel you need more, you can also go with something like a fall jacket. Just make sure to have something that's reasonably breathable and also that's not too nice because you're gonna ruin it. To keep your feet warm, I usually like to use wool socks. Those are merino wool socks, but if you don't have the budget, any thick socks will do the job. Some people like to layer 2 socks. I personally never need to do it because I have good boots. So this brings us to our next part, footwear. My personal favorite is those hiking boots. The brand is Salomon, and those are designed for hiking all kinds of conditions. It's made of Gore-Tex, so it's reasonably breathable and it's waterproof. And my feet are always warm with those. The only drawback is the laces. It takes so much time to do those laces all the time. Usually for smaller trips, I'll just go with those trail running shoes. So those are reasonably water resistant and they're very convenient to wear. The only drawback is that they're not very warm, and if it's raining a lot, your feet will still get wet after a while. On our last bike trip, both Hugo and Cyril went with regular winter shoes. I have an example of regular winter shoes here. Those are not good for biking. Their feet were really cold, they were crying. So make sure to get good boots. A lot of people like to use buffs, and I've used buffs for a while, but I feel like it interferes with my glasses. Another alternative is just to wear a face mask, and it keeps you very warm. I like to leave the nose clear so that I can breathe without making mist into my glasses. For my head, I like to go with just a regular beanie. You can also get a balaclava if you want. I think it'll keep you warmer. Mais regarde-moi ces belles lunettes quoi. C'est parfait, c'est un bel équipement, un vrai casque.
Mon meilleur conseil c'est que tu récupères ton équipement de ski et t'en fais un équipement de vélo.
Ah, pas mal. Good advice.
Ouais, casque de ski et masque de ski.
I like to go with those snowboard skiing gloves. Those are very thick and they're made of Gore-Tex. They're usually fine for a day trip. Don't go with those shitty gloves for city people. They will not keep you warm. Get the thickest gloves you can. Another option is to get mittens because your 4 fingers are together. It's gonna keep them warmer. Is there something you forget? That's right, the helmet. Safety first, especially in winter. It's good to have one. So today we saw 3 different winter gear equipment choices from Cyril, Hugo, and me. We all agree on the same 3 principles of layering, breathability, and extremities. However, in practice, Hugo and Cyril were still cold because they didn't have the right shoes and they didn't have the right gloves. So those are the 2 most important things to keep you biking for a long time outside. Alright, this is the end of this video. If you liked it, smash that like button and subscribe to The Playful Adventurer to follow us in our next adventures. Love you guys, see you soon.